Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. When it comes to limiting damage, he's been one of the best in the league. Quite a list he's a part of.
Yeah, but command and movement, that's been his formula all year. He just keeps making things happen.
You don't see hard contact, and you don't see many rallies off him either, Singy.
Yeah, it's a blueprint for dominance, and he's following it perfectly. He's as consistent as any pitcher in the league. Total gamer.
Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Fried was just cruising last time on the mound, throwing a complete game one hitter. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Swings and misses. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense. That last start of his that you referenced, Boog, that was some really special stuff. A complete game one hitter doesn't happen all that often. I was really impressed by how he performed out there.
And a foul ball. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Strike three. And
settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
At the plate, Zach Neto.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. back in New York. And getting the start for the Angels, Jack Kahanowitz. What do you look for here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez stepping in now for the Yankees. And foul ball. Gonzalez with 4 runs batted in his last game. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And gone! He sends a rocket to left. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one there. And it is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Rafaela in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. On to first.
He's out.
1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Carlos Gonzalez. Here's big number 99, Aaron Judge at the dish.
The captain and the face of the New York Yankees. This guy is larger than life.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Aaron Judge with the rocket. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched. Taking it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ben Rice now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact.
Makes the catch, inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. The Yankees lead it 3-0. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC.
They so astounding. Stop playing Spanish. Tell them get behind us.
Back in the Bronx, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the New York Yankees have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boo. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Nolan Shotwell, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Shotwell matched a homer in his last game. In the air to left center, Caballero should have this one, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Walk-off homers aren't just about the win you get in that game. As a player, it's about the confidence the manager is going to have in you in big spots. You can bet he's someone they'll look to in the future.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the frame. Angels held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Man.
One out man at first. There's Ryan McMahon now. Still hitless in the series. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like That can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win. Well, the biggest storyline coming in is just how hot he's been at the plate. Today's no different. Already producing. He's a true X factor.
There's a line drive to left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over him, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. He's picked up right where he left off, Boog. Red hot at the plate and just continuing that trend again today.
This one smoked out. Way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jack Kahanowitz is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Taylor Saucedo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless. Score.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Neto fires over to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Christian Moore.
And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Bryce Fidencio.
Out to short, Caballero. Feed to second, that's one. Over to first.
Up next,
well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Cody Bellinger. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. To the right side, Chisholm. Inning over. Angels strand 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at Yankee Stadium, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Boog. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
And a big swing and a miss. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Chisholm not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. Rice bats left, throws right, batting 6th in today's lineup. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Yankees 6 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Had a vision, had a dream, eyes wide open. I see. I had a vision.
Max Fried will go to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. Grounded out his first time up. Now the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
On the ground. McMahon fires over to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Angels go quietly there. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Chase Silson.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. 1 away.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Number 28, Austin.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Yanks up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air to left center. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that one is lifted in the air. Teodosio on the move to the alley. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 6 and the Angels nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC.
gotta be paid.
Back at Yankee Stadium, so in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Angels definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, number 4, Christian Moore.
2 down, bases empty. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Single to right in his first trip. Tap foul at the plate.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Bottom of the inning. Yankees leadoff hitter Carlos Gonzalez. Hard hit, left field, base hit. It's not a hot streak anymore. It's a lifestyle. He is a special player. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say.
And now this one's over. Rocket to right. Way back there. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Digging in, Cedar Rafaela. He's grounded out a couple of times. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, Hitter number 99, Aaron Judge.
Judge comes up empty there. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that. Very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Two gone now.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Sam Bachman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that off. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
This one misses. Ball one. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Got it. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now an 8-0 game. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
But I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me.
Bryce Teodosio getting ready to hit.
Bryce Teodosio.
Aye!
The 0-1. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder,
Dominant performance for him today, Boone.
Wow.
Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's Mike Trout. Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
This one chopped up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Tap back to the mound. Slings to first. That the 3rd out, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. bottom of the sixth.
Leading off
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben
number
Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
Activity in the bullpen. Drew Pomerantz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Nope, outside.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Bachman, in his second season, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The Yankees up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings through that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the sixth. It's the Yankees 8 and the Angels nothing. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The 0-2. And it's another strikeout for Fried. He's been good. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Yanks up big in this one here, the top half of inning number 7. And looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Nolan Shotwell.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Yankees baseball. On the show, NYC.
Now pitching for
They turn things over to the southpaw, Drew Pomeranz.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
McMahon.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Cuts and misses. It's strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now it's Bell. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Another homer. That's 9 homers this series. And they add to their lead. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down. Andres Phillips stepping in now for the Yankees.
What can't he do at the plate, dude? These stats are...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back-to-back. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game is just so rare. There's special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 99.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Drew Pomeranz departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kirby Yates. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that. Oh, and 2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
told you I prove it. Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it. And this ain't no exclusive. Everybody know it. Just used to it. Y'all sick, but you mad cause I'm flawless. Diamond in the rough.
0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Good job to fight that one off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Phillips in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, number 4, Christian Moore.
Hey! Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Maximus notches the K.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Teodosio in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back for more from the Bronx. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Yates, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Here's the 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable out there. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can. Focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Caballero at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the 9th. Singy, what would it mean for them if he's able to finish it off?
Well, Boog, I mean, this is huge right here, and if he's able to do it, it would give the bullpen a night off and gives him that much more belief every time he's out there that he can go deep into the ball game. I think they'll feel more confident as well that he's going to put them in a position to win each and every time. If he can complete the shutout, I think they could use it as a springboard to more success over the next few games.
Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Struck him out looking. Angels with only 1 out left.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
10 zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.